Alrighty. It is time as we jump into our Vikings who are in Valakut desperately trying to survive. And now hearing that there could be an oncoming dragon-like attack that could come close to this beast swarm, trying to thin numbers and seeing what they can potentially do. As they try to do such a thing, they've come up to a high mountain, found these dragon worshipping elemental people, group that they've known of before, as known as the Pengiants. People who've been able to take certain affinities to the elements of Atheris. After convincing them that they were fellow members of worshippers of Gurmajog and love dragons and would totally like all the ground and things below to be destroyed and frozen forever, Shira took a cat nap. And thus awaking, you look before you and see the vastness of this place, the ruins that you're asked to investigate. Of course, still aware and a little edgy are the individuals that you had talked to, these Pengiants. So, with that, what would y'all like to do?
They did ask us to go into this thing on the northwest part of the map. And they told us we struck some sort of deal with them that we were going to get something for them, I think.
Yeah. Just kind of improve yourselves a little bit.
What was it that they told us to do?
They said that they weren't able to get the key to go into where this dragon was, and they said it's in the ruins, and basically they're unable to get it because they had died trying to.
Okay.
Or some had died.
Okay, is everybody ready to go inside?
Yeah.
My guess as ready as I'm ever going to be.
Does anybody want to ask any more questions before we go inside?
Well, I guess they said they were killed. What's in there that killed them?
I don't know if we bothered to ask that, actually. This is what happens when you take naps, Bjork. You leave us in charge.
Well, sometimes it's good for you to be in charge.
Aw. Yeah, I guess.
So we're basically going in blind.
Yep. But we don't have to be. You can go ask them if you want.
Are we still... So we're still near them, then I'm taking it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will. I will go ask someone what was in there that killed them.
Oh. Ariel responds, oh, well, She goes, frankly, all types of things. Well, not sure. No one has made it back out to tell us what tries to attack them because they die. So we just sort of haven't gone in there to get it. That's why we're asking you.
Okay, so you, like you just said, have not gone in there. In other words, you're too chicken to go in there.
Well, someone has to take care of the dragons. Can't risk ourselves.
Sure. Okay. Well, Asphalt, wouldn't have mattered if you'd asked them anyway, because they have no clue, because they actually have not been in there.
Right. And I feel like, just a note. I mean, they're very scary and they've been very hospitable, and maybe we shouldn't call them a chicken quite so loud. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So you begin your treks here. And anything in particular you want to be doing during that?
Well, Asphalt doesn't want to go straight in. Asphalt wants to take a walk around the outside of it first.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. So, so you're kind of coming up this direction where I'm revealing.
Yeah.
All right. So begin to see, you can kind of see in from this way that it opens up a little bit where 4 ruined pillars are. You see the building, it looks somewhat calm. And coming over here, you can just make out some of the walls here. Really, I guess you can look in this opening too. Just a little bit of an amphitheater. And looking, it just kind of looks like these very stout walls, and wherever was here long ago. Vines
there
hang, moss grows.
evidence of what things inhabit this place now? Like Hulk-shaped holes in the wall or anything like that?
Good investigation check.
13.
You look, but see signs that things have come through here. Large animals, but nothing specific. Nothing seems to nest here that you can tell.
Asphalt is just going to try and do a full loop around. But I don't want to, if somebody else wants to do something also. I'm not sure.
All right. You're not quite able to make a loop due to the mountain. But you do kind of get a sense. Does look like there's some ways to get in from the back too, if you so desired.
Gotcha. So it's not just the left half of the screen. It like makes like a upside down L. It's also on this right.
Yeah, I think you might. I think you might need to zoom out.
Gotcha. I thought these were two separate buildings, but they're all one building. Okay. All right, I'll go back to my friends.
Oh, it looks like we can go in a couple different ways. I don't know how you guys want to attack this thing.
Was there any windows?
Well, there's like holes in the wall and stuff, but nothing super noteworthy that's easy around the back. I think we'd have to, like, bust in.
I'm more curious if we could look in and locate what the creature beforehand. Can I do that? Can I look around through different holes in the side of the building and see if I can spot anything inside?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. 12.
Looking around. You don't quite see an easy way. You look through the holes. It looks empty. You can kind of see way off. You do see a Pangaean corpse in one corner, like way deep into the ruins. So specifically, more over here. But as far as anything in here, I don't see anything living.
Hiss, do you even know what this building is supposed to be?
No, I'm not quite. Can I do a check? I guess.
Give me a history check.
Can I assist him with that?
Sure.
24.
Okay. As you can tell, this seems to be very specifically Druidic work. And to what specific purpose, you're unsure based from the outside, but the architecture and such is about that. It's strong. You can see faded Druidic runes that you can identify more as ancient, like Lost Circle. But yeah.
I have to share that with everyone.
Wow.
Maybe it's a curse or a spirit of the original people.
Would this happen to be, I can't remember his name, the guy with the grove near our clan?
Albus.
His clan?
Elvis didn't really have any ruins. He just had the one tree, so you wouldn't really have anything to compare it to.
Okay, and he never told us?
Nothing like this.
Okay. So what's our plan of attack?
Try to figure out exactly what it is that killed them, and then from there decide if we can reason with it or if we must destroy it.
Right, I get that, but sitting out here is not going to get us anywhere.
Is there a door you want me to open? Because I'm really good at that.
Well, I guess the question is do we want to go in from the front or the back?
Well, Hist saw the dead guy in the back. So I feel more comfortable coming in from the front. But I don't know.
I'm good with that. We can just walk in the front.
Very well.
All right.
I'm going in the atrium.
Please place your tokens. Is Shira going in? She's letting everyone die by themselves.
If
So
they
I'm-
want to die.
So I'm guessing we're
I don't know. She just looks like she's like not following. She's way back there, just like whatever.
So I'm guessing where Asphalt and Histar is where the entrance is.
Yeah, it's kind of the first room.
Okay.
Get in squares.
Sorry.
So you're slowly moving.
Prowling.
Okay. So yeah, you can see that you can go further into the next space if you so desire.
Physically being in the atrium, is there anything of note, like writing on the columns or anything like that? The pillars?
Just more of the same. Depictions of animals.
Modern animals? Or anything like we've never seen before?
See some things with like large horns, almost like rhinoceros. Large sloth-like creatures, panthers, or some type of catamount.
Can I cast Detect Magic as we're walking through this? Have it up.
You certainly can. And as you do, you can see the room ahead. That's what I just walked into. Has a magic aura about it.
I should have been more patient, like Shira.
Well, there is something going on in this room.
Can I search around to see if I see any type of runes or things like that might?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see some crumbling stairs to a jagged hall. Its roof has long since rotted away, and only a few stone columns remain to provide a sense that the walls were once 2 or even 3 times higher than these ruined remains would suggest. Then there's a deep growl.
Oy.
And it's quickly joined by several others from the west.
Hello there, can you speak?
You let that out into the world. And first things that come out are these panther-like creatures. Long and sleek, eyes glowing, a bit of a yellow. And they, sorry, actually arrive here. The other two are coming in here. And then to the south and to to the north and the west, the walls begin to shake and they crumble, exploding inward as these large horned creatures burst in.
Whoa. Jesus.
And then finally, climbing over what's left, you see enormous sloth-like creatures. Hist, you go first.
This isn't great. One sec. 25 radius sphere. That means. I'm not on that. Well, I'm gonna do a fireball.
Sounds like a good opener.
I'm also gonna do it at max level, which is 5th.
Let's go. So that's looking like all my shield heads and one sloth galloper.
Yes. Don't think I can get into it. Wait, can I get it here and hit the other guy as well?
Both sloth gallopers. Oh, you
Yeah.
can't quite get the other shield head.
Cool, makes sense.
Okay,
was-
yeah. You have to
I was thinking the
you have
same
to be
thing.
half their space
Cool.
for it to count. Okay. So let me roll. What's your DC?
17.
Okay. So roll once for my shield heads. They will fail. And well, yeah. Then okay. So it's a fail across the board.
36 fire damage for everybody.
Oof. All right. The one sloth is burnt. How do you want to kill it?
I just want it to like explode in a ball, like just like erupt in a ball of flames as its fur catches on fire and it burns away.
All right, and that will be the same for all the shield heads.
Oh, jeez.
Fried animal.
Cool. Then I'm going to take 2 op attacks to back up.
Okay, from those corpse jaws. You got it. So. It goes ahead and goes to bite. 10
That'll miss.
and 12.
Also miss.
All right. Perfect. Then we'll go to Shira.
Shira will take out her whip and strike herself with it. Okay. It's a wisdom save at disadvantage for all of them.
Got it.
Would it also cover the room that we can't see?
I wonder if they're looking at them.
Got it.
Because they have to be able to see her. All right, and that's 8.
Damage, yeah.
Okay,
Psychic, I think.
you got it. They all fail. Very cool. And let me get. All right. They scream at the sight of the Shira. Anything else?
Yes. I will go ahead and activate a flurry of blows for 2 strikes. Let's see. So I go and I attack the 1B.
You got it.
For 14.
That'll hit.
It's 11 slashing.
How do you want to kill it?
Just tear off its face. And then I will move myself here to attack C.
Nice.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh, very good.
That one's 10 slashing.
How do you want to kill it?
Tear off its face.
Shira, no creativity. All right. Rah, rah.
And after that, that will I will move myself my final amount to come here. Can I go through there? Is that a wall?
I mean, it's a big tree in a way, but
Oh, okay. Hold on.
yeah,
Well, I can
that's
still get there.
yeah. So there's a little bit of way to go. Yeah, you can go there.
All right, and I'll end there.
Got it. Then Bjorg.
Based on what we saw when we came into this room, are you druids or being controlled by druids? If so, show yourself.
Right, you shout that out.
Yep.
Not much of a response.
Okay, well, I guess if there's not a response, then that means they're gonna attack, and I will shoot at that closest one there.
So D.
Yeah,
All
with
right,
my
you got
longbow.
some cover there.
Disadvantage.
It would just get really a +5 AC.
Okay. But bonus action steady aim. So
Flat.
okay. Oh, for a 25.
That hits.
That will be 10 points of magical piercing.
Ooh, how do you want to kill it?
Right through the head.
Nice.
She tore off its face.
And that will be my turn.
Very good. So, turn here and go to bite Shira. See if we can pull it off. For 15.
Nope.
Okay. Then we've got Asphalt.
I call the ground to me with my bonus action as I make myself a suit of earth armor. And then I will... Where's my thing? Spend some maneuver points and run in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you there? Okay, I'm moving a straight line up to my speed, ending my movement in an unoccupied space, and I'm gonna need strength saves from both the Corpse Jaw and the Sloth Galloper. And I'm gonna 5, 10, and I'm gonna end up right here.
All right, the Sloth gets an 18.
Okay. Oh wait, with a disadvantage. I apologize.
Okay. In that case, the Corpse Show will get a dirty 20. And an 8 for the Sloth Galloper.
Okay. The dirty 20, nothing happens, but the Sloth Galloper will take 21 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
They fall dead.
Okay.
How do you want to kill them?
Oh, I just bust through them and I walk over them like a one-person stampede. That's it for my turn.
Very good. Then we're back up to Hist.
All right. Only one left. I'm gonna firebolt him. For a net 20.
Nice.
For
Very good.
18 fire damage.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
I'll blow his head off.
Boom! The face goes far away from Shira. All right. then we'll go to Shira.
All right. Is that a wall next to me? Like to the right of me?
No, you can freely go in there.
Okay. So it'll be what, 5, 10.
Yeah, I gotta open this up.
Okay. Do I see anything in here?
Indeed. Let's show what the purpose of the room is. Mold and choke trees grow amid the debris of the ruin, but no furniture remains. In the southeast corner, concealed under a fallen chunk of stone, is a half-eaten corpse rotting.
Okay. Okay. So I will, let's head toward that corpse, I guess. 15, 20, 25?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm here at the corpse. And you said there's a stone on it.
Yep.
All right, I will try to lift the stone.
All right, give me an athletics check.
All right. All right, 16.
All right, 16 with your action there. You're able to move the stone as this smell is kind of released and assaults your senses for a constitution saving throw.
All right. All right, that's only a 10.
All right, one exhaustion.
All right. I don't know where that is. Oh, there it is. All right. And just well, with the corpse here, is the corpse moving?
No.
Are they wearing anything?
Yeah, they got clothes. I mean, they look. I mean, that's about end for your turn, though, right?
Yeah, well, I was just figuring out if I wanted to use a bonus or anything. I'm just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, they have garb similar to what those outside did.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, I will use my no. Okay. I'll just stay there.
Got it. We'll go to Bjorg.
Well, I'll just move up in further. And watch Shira's back.
Right. You got it. Running in from the south with more growls. See two more of the corpse jaw panthers. In. They go for their bite. That's a 15 to hit.
No.
And a 17.
No.
Okay, so expertly dodging. You need to move out of the way. Then we'll go to Asphalt.
Question based on your description of the corpse jaws. Their eyes are yellow. Are they glowing in the same way that
the animals that were being controlled by the prismatic drake's eyes were glowing?
It's not identical, but it does seem to have a similar function.
Got it. Okay. Sorry, double checking my movement. Okay, only 20. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some magic. I apologize. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna move my 20 feet into the room. I see that I've busted through the wall of the building. So I'll walk forward 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I will cast Wither and Bloom on them. Has Shira lost any HP?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the two guys, the corpse jaws, have to make a con save. And Shira, if you would like, you can use one of your unspent hit die and regain that number of HP plus 4.
Nose muted. 2 and a 16.
The 16 passes, so they're gonna take 6 necrotic damage, and the fail takes 12 necrotic damage.
Very good.
I'll just cast Shillelagh as a bonus action.
A's bloodied.
And that's it for me.
Nice. All right. Climbing over the walls and looking down on Hist, you see another large sloth that now climbs on down. Looks like it comes over and is kind of over here, hanging onto one of the pillars. And yes, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Sorry, I was doing math.
You got it. Then a 21 to hit.
Shield.
Got it. So that is 9 bludgeoning damage. Then bursting through more of the wall here. Oops, there we go. There's another one of these coming in, trampling Hist here. That will be...
Shield's still up, right?
Yeah, 21 to hit.
Miss.
So that hits the shield. As another one barges in to ram. For only 12.
Yay.
So you were able to get out of the way as they are just causing all types of destruction trouble, trying to end the Hist. And we'll go to Hist. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna use Thunderstep to teleport away.
All right.
They'll have to take a con save 17.
You got it.
I'm also gonna do it 4th level.
Love it. We'll start with the sloth. With a 3. What's the damage?
22.
Okay, they are bloodied.
How far can I teleport with that?
Alright, as are the 2 large shield heads.
And that'll be it for me.
Got it. Shira.
Alright, Shira will... she's going to patient defense herself. 5, 10, 15, 20. Shield head A, is he through that wall?
Yeah, he's like there.
Okay. Alright. Let's try it again. I'm going to take out my whip. I'm going to smack myself with it.
Got it.
Not a great roll. But it's a wisdom save at disadvantage for all the baddies.
Okay. What's your DC?
My DC is... let's see, hold on. It's usually wisdom 9 plus 10. Is that right? No. Where the crap do I find DC? Hold on. When you're not a spellcaster. It's usually 8 plus modifier plus proficiency, right? Like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
8 plus proficiency plus yeah.
So it's, I think it's 17. Yeah.
Alright, you said it's 8 damage?
8 damage, wisdom at disadvantage.
Right. Okay, so 1 goes down. The sloth screams because Shira's too ugly to look at, as are the 2 shield heads.
No.
Horrifying and
they're
ugly.
scary.
Ah!
Not ugly, I'm just menacing.
You're wounding yourself. This is disgusting. Like, ew. Just
Well,
gross out death. All right, anything else?
that's my turn.
Let's go. Bjorg.
Gonna shoot at the one last thing that's currently in there. Was it Corpse Jaw?
Mm-hmm.
For a 22 to hit.
That hits.
For 9 points of magical piercing.
Let's go. How do you want to kill it?
Right through the eye.
Okay.
And then I would like to move up and hold my nose and search the corpse.
Give me an investigation check.
Using reliable talent, I got a 22.
Very nice. Grabbing through here, you do find an ornate dragon-headed key, as well as this potion with several toenails floating in it.
Okay.
And there's a coin purse with a handful of gemstones, each worth 50 gold. A citrine, a chameleon, 3 onyx, and 2 quartz.
Okay, I hand those to one of the magic users. And say, I think I found the key. And some potion. Anybody want to identify it? And I'm literally like holding the top of the jar with like 2 fingers, like it might bite me or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess identify it.
Yeah. Well, as you hold it, running from the north into the room, right towards you, trying to take off your arm, are 2 more of the corpse jaws. So they will be seeing what they can do. That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
And a 7.
That does not hit.
Okay, so dirty 20 is 9 piercing
Uncanny
damage.
dodge.
Yep, so you take 4. All right. Then Asphalt.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna walk up and swing at him. At Corpse Jaw A, I have a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okie dokie. That's this plus this. 14 magical. Oh, no, sorry. 12 magical bludgeoning plus 6 thunder.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, it explodes.
Nice.
And then as a bonus action,
Thanks, Asphalt.
Yeah, just you wait. And then as a bonus action, I brandish Cliffhanger and I swing at Corpse Jaw B for...
That was amazing blood.
Focus,
15
Cliffhanger.
hits.
Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, that's 19 magical bludgeoning plus 7 thunder.
How do you want to kill it?
It explodes.
You have met the justice of Cliffhanger and Asphalt.
Asphalt, I need a shower now. This is really disgusting.
Hiss could prestidigitate you, I'm sure.
No.
But are they just gonna keep coming?
They might. We could leave.
We can stay.
Are we really gonna give them the key, or are we gonna use the key and see what's in there?
I don't even know where the key goes.
As another sloth comes in as you're talking and starts pummeling. Hissed. And that would be an 8 and a 19.
The 19 will... I'm going to shield again.
All right. All right, then. It will let you have an op attack as it kind of dashes and leaps over here and stays about 20 feet up.
I'll use Firebolt because I have Warcaster.
Yes.
Woo.
21 to hit
Nice.
for 9 fire damage.
Okay, they are nice and singed. In that case. Law Shira breaks from the north, ramming Shira. For 18.
Miss.
Okay. Then again from the north, this time ramming Hist. Is another one. For a 25.
That'll hit the shield.
That is a crit.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that one.
Okay, so that will be. I do need a strength check.
That's not good. I got 12.
Okay, you fall prone. 17, 24. As you take 29 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
This is fun.
And Hist is your turn.
I'm gonna stand up. Then I will cast. Shoot, I don't know. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the sloth already attacked. For an 18 to hit.
Hits.
11 fire damage.
Yeah, bloodied.
Then I will Misty Step myself. Actually, I don't want to use a spell slot. I'm just going to risk the opportunity. Can I see outside at all from here? Or is it like mostly walls?
I mean, you can see like there's like jungle and such.
I'm just gonna stay here. Actually, I'll pass.
Shira.
Shira will take her whip and smack the shield head A. Uh, 26 becomes 24.
It hits.
That is 14 slashing. I will take my whip and smack him again.
Let's go.
15 becomes 13. That's a 23.
Nice. That hits.
Alright. Oh, I forgot I could roll this. Alright. That's 12 slashing. And I will bonus action flurry. Alright. Alright, that's 22.
22 hits.
For 7 slashing, and that is a 20. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's a 24. Becomes 24.
Yeah. How do you want to kill it?
With 11 slashing, I reach over and grab his gigantic horn and rip it off.
There we go.
And the flesh comes with it. And his face has been torn.
I love it.
And then I will move. Ooh, I have to refresh. Then I will move myself here. And I will tell the others, why are you still talking? They will keep coming. You should go. And that's my turn.
Okay. Then we go to Bjorg.
So if I'm remembering correctly, that little corpse jaw is no longer there. Asphalt took care of it.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action steady aim and shoot at the sloth in the corner.
Nice.
For a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be 11 points of magical piercing.
Ooh, how do you want to kill it?
Right through the eye.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Asphalt.
Can I do... I'm standing here in this druidic place, and I'm a druid. Can I do some kind of close my eyes and touch my druidic instincts or something and
See if I can figure out if, is there something here that's drawing these animals to come in? Is there something outside that's commanding them? If we
Yeah,
leave,
give me,
will they?
Arcana with wisdom.
Okay. Okay.
17?
17. As you open up your senses, you feel this is that the druids laid a curse on here, made so that as long as there were humanoids here, that it would reach out and try to attract specific, actually non-druid humanoids, try to irritate all the animals in the area and draw them here to be vicious and attack.
Ah. Okay, friends. Shira's right.
And I'm gonna, with my 20 feet of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this wall to the south, I guess? Is that open, or is there a
Yeah.
wall there? Okay, I'm going. Well, I also have to refresh. I'm just gonna move 20 feet out of the building.
Okay.
Nope.
In that case, Jed will swing its head at Hist for 21 to hit.
A shield.
Okay. Very good. And then, as it hits off your barrier, it's your turn.
I guess I'm also gonna back away. Uh, 20 feet, then shoot it with a firebolt. They would get an op attack on me though.
Yeah. Let's see here. $18 for a miss. Well, actually, it's through the beginning of your turn, right?
Yeah, so that would hit.
Yeah. I'll roll that damage for 13.
I will get 26 to hit it
That hits.
for 14 fire damage.
Here we go.
And then I'll lock up my additional 10 feet.
Then Shira.
Alright. Shira will move. Let's see. Here. She'll go ahead and take her swing with her whip. It's 16.
That hits.
That is a 8 slashing. And try my second attack. For a 27 to hit, or 25.
That hits.
For another 8 slashing. He's still up.
Now, how do you want to kill it?
Alright. So the whip wraps around his big horn and she yanks it and it comes off and tears his face. And she will run with what she has left to get out of here.
All right. And with that, sounds like you all go ahead and exit.
Yes, because I will follow the group.
Just lock Bjorgen.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, then you just make it out, and there doesn't seem to be any more animals coming.
I know I'm not the most conventional druid, but my lineage might be enough. Maybe I could. Is there anything else you guys wanted to check out? Maybe I could walk back in, and maybe the animals won't get mad.
You wish to face death.
Well, no, I think there's a curse in there, and I think it's if you're not a druid, the animals come. I don't know if I would trigger it or not. I don't think so, but I don't know.
Well, I will never stand in another's path if they wish to flicker the flame.
Does anybody think there was more we should have looked at?
Did we fully look at the corpse?
Yes. We got a key, a potion that Hist will identify later, and a bag of gems.
And there was nothing else in that room that I remember, not even furniture.
Well, the key must go to something.
They said they were going to use it to let the dragon out, I think. Something like that.
Oh.
Do we know where this dragon is?
I don't think so.
You did see it outside. There was like a wall that that cornered off an area.
Now that I think about it, there was a wall.
We could go around the building,
It's a mountain.
around the mountain.
We could try to scale the cliffs if you so desired.
I'm a good climber.
Well, do we really want them to have control of the dragon? And do we know what kind of dragon it is and how old it is and all that kind of stuff?
Kind of see there, I think.
I don't think so, but I did forget about the door in the mountain, so maybe I just forgot.
I was asleep during those talks.
All right. You did not really find out who that might be.
We could go ask him.
Go ask who? The people that
Yeah.
want to release the dragon?
Yes.
We could just take the key and go see the dragon ourselves.
Yes. Make a deal with the dragon to watch over our shores during great
I
time
don't-
of the raids.
I don't know how smart it is to make a deal with the dragon.
We are.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Hist. Go ahead.
Oh, no, yours.
Well, we're suffering from dragon attacks. I mean, is it? It does feel like having a dragon on our side could be really helpful. But Bjorg, you're really smart, so if you think it's a bad idea, it probably is.
Well, if the key is to free it, we could possibly speak to it beforehand and, gain motive and intent.
Well, my concern is if we let them have the key, that they're going to try to control that dragon. And if they already have dragons attacking us, who's to say they won't use this one on us?
So we can either fight them here or try to sneak away.
I'm okay with sneaking away.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going back in the building.
Asphalt's gonna try and walk in here.
Okay.
I'm going to move to where I can keep her in my sights but not be in the building.
Okay. You walk on in. Look at the ruined druids things here.
Asphalt's specifically looking for why the druids had this key, why they were trying to lock up this dragon. Is there like a story on the walls or something like that?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
All right. From what you can tell, the ruins of the druids on here were put over that of draconic imagery, seemingly to protect it against them. And they've put curses here. So you can tell the idea here was simply to make it unusable to connect with Gromajog. So there was always a hostile place.
Okay.
Wait, do I think
is-
this key...
Sorry, go ahead.
The key is not what locks up Gorbachev. That's not what I think, right?
It does not appear to be.
Okay.
From everything you can tell, it seems that this was a key mostly to keep, in order just to let the key itself doesn't seem to keep the dragons in. It keeps humanoids out of where the dragons are,
Ah.
to kind of protect the dragons.
Okay.
And so only certain people can get in there and be where the dragons are. Because the
I
door
see.
itself isn't that large.
Okay. All right. I come out and tell my friends.
So, we shouldn't let them have the key then.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Should be going ourselves and see if we can help out.
Yeah, might be a good idea to see if the dragons are doing okay. So, where's this door?
I think it's all the way back past the camp. South, south, south.
Well, should we try to sneak past them?
I think that's our best choice.
Shira, can you make us sneaky again?
Make you sneaky. What are you talking about?
Is that... Did you cast Pass Without a Trace on us before?
I do not use spells.
Oh, then oopsies.
I think you have me confused with your dead friend.
Maybe.
I don't know how, though. She was very small.
Very small. But you know, her heart and spirit were so big.
It's an ice cream truck.
Every Sunday about this time, the ice cream truck comes by my house. Well, and if you want to make your way, give me a stealth check.
Here we go.
Using reliable talent, I got a 23.
I got a nat 1.
$17 because -2.
For doing the review, do I have an inspo?
Yes.
I'm gonna use that. 16.
Okay, that's 3 successes and a fail.
2 fails because it's a nat 1.
Oh,
But still 3 successes. So over the amount. So you're able to get to the door.
Ooh.
And using the key, the door easily opens. So it's weird. So you go through, it seemed to be composed entirely of smooth white stone, and it seemed seamless except for the keyhole. And as you push it open, you come to a small pool of water that's collecting at the base of a 10-foot waterfall before trickling away into the rocks behind. A series of small cairns have been constructed on the path beside the water. The path ascends to the north and descends to the south. And you can just see on the rocks above large fins and scales of somewhat draconic creatures sunbathing.
Is our plan to try and reason with them?
Reason with them? Yes.
And make sure that their well-being is good.
Does anybody speak the language of dragons?
No, I don't at least.
Me either.
Me either, but that doesn't mean we can't potentially get them to understand us.
We can tell along this path seems to be able to kind of come into the small cave that gets up to the top of the waterfall. Do you technically enter here? Go wee.
Oh, I see.
From where we are, we can't see these little eggs, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Should we announce ourselves now or try and get closer? I don't want to spook them. That might be threatening.
Probably should announce ourselves now. I'm like you, I don't want to spook them. Hist, Shira, thoughts?
Well, we could, yes.
We're dead to them anyways, so I see no problem in it.
Okay. I will start us off.
No killing, Shira.
Shira will step slightly forward and say, "Hello? Dragons? We are your friends."
They look down somewhat curiously. At your noise. And that's about it. They just kind of look at you.
Do they look like dragons or do they look like animals?
Or you can tell they look like long serpents.
In that case, I want to use something I have called.
I'll let you know they're not beasts.
They're not beasts, so they're not animals.
Depends what you think an animal is.
Because I have. It's weird. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That would require a beast. Okay. Not beasts. Good. Okay. Does anyone try your other languages? I don't know why I don't have any languages on my character sheet. I don't know how I'm able to speak right now. I guess I forgot to code it.
That's it. Anything? No speaking anymore.
Is Druidic a spoken language or just a written language?
Druidic is spoken.
Asphalt tries speaking in Druidic.
Eh, Do any of you understand us? We come as friends.
Continue to stare down. And give me a survival check there, Asphalt.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You don't think they understand language?
Okay, well, I don't think they actually understand any languages. Just a vibe I'm picking up.
All right, this is okay. We can make we'll make performance gestures.
They're moving.
Yes, but stay calm. Give the sign for happy, friendly.
Can I do a check to look at like their body language to see if they look like they feel threatened, like they're gonna attack us? If we get closer.
And give me a survival check.
I got 9.
You're not sure. You see them kind of watching you and eyes on the pool below.
I'm going to pull out some rations and cautiously step forward and sort of leave it laying out for them to come down and pick up.
Where are you putting it?
Is there a ledge somewhere near me?
I mean, there is the area by the pool.
Then that's where I'll put it. So like, is this? Let me find a little pointer here. Is this a rock or something?
Yeah, I mean, there's about 5 feet of water first, but yeah.
Is there a ledge here?
I mean, yeah, that's like the path. Like the little ledge is kind of here as well. Like, and this is where it looks like people have like left little cairns.
Yeah, and that's where I would leave stuff then. That's where I would put the rations.
Okay. Put some rations down. They continue to look.
You said that they were eyeing the little pool. Asphalt just wants to make sure there's nothing. Does it seem like there's something in the pool that might sneak up on us?
Look at the pool. It looks crystal clear. And you can see below there's a scattering of coins and gems.
I will take a coin and I will toss it in the water.
Okay. It splashes.
Can I make any type of insight on these things?
Insight, no. Do several. You can do survival check if you want. I'm not sure what you're trying to determine. You've determined.
I'm trying to determine what they are waiting for. So I'm trying to see if there is a response. If
Okay,
I
sure.
move.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I'd say you can tell they're interested in what you're going to do. Their gaze seems to be on the edge of the pool.
I think they are waiting for us to do something on the edge of the pool. Like maybe get into the water. Perhaps that's what we should do.
Oh, what if they come down and try and eat us?
We deal with one problem at a time, but right now, I think they are showing restraint. And Namira will kind of do her best to latch onto the side here and lower herself closer to the water. Trying to get into it.
Okay, you let yourself get into the water. And then,
Perfect timing.
yeah, as you do, they roar in anger.
Oh, shoot.
And with that, I have entered us into initiative,
Oi.
and we will take our break.
One way or the other, I don't know.
Alrighty. Cycling for Robin. Somebody was good on the break. Let's see what falls. All right. Hissed. It is your turn. Aiden, you there?
Yeah.
You're muted, Aiden, if you are... All right, then we will continue. This don't seem to be back quite yet. As first one, see this creature kind of puts up its neck and like skin flaps elongate out, catching the wind like a large kite. And it moves its head and it begins to slither around in the air, essentially, floating and diving at Shira. And first, his tail comes down for 24 to hit.
I'll try to deflect if it's piercing, bludgeoning, or slashing.
Is bludgeoning damage for 10.
Okay. Oh yeah. And yeah, I mean that will definitely do it. I will then try to redirect it on itself.
Got it. And that just absorbs the damage, right?
The first part does. Now I have to redirect it for the actual thing, which is a dex save of 17.
21.
Alrighty. Never mind.
Okay. The tail does a wrap around you. That's grapple and restrained. And then it's going to take you up about, yeah, we're going to say about 20 feet. As it whirls around and tries to bite at you as you're caught in its tail. For only a 16.
Nope.
All right. Okay, this one will fly go to bite. For 15 to hit.
Nope.
And it will lash out with its tail for 25 to hit.
Yep.
That is 13 bludgeoning damage. And this final one. They're all about 20 feet above all of you. Comes to bite. Only for 17.
I miss.
And whack with its tail for a dirty 20.
A hit.
All right. Smacking you in the face. Bloody, making your lips nice and bloody for 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Then Sheer, it's your turn.
All right. What's my conditions?
So you are grappled and restrained.
Grapple. What is that? The grappler. Okay. Restrained. Okay. All right. So let's try to take my whip and smack myself. Let's see. I've got. Oh, not yet. Good. I do have 101.
All right. They get a 20.
That's a disadvantage.
Oh, thank you.
All three of them. Wisdom.
7.
Okay, so that one will take their 8.
All right. All right. So they take their 8. Anything else?
The other 2.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. That's psychic damage, by the way. Then I will bonus action. Yeah. So bonus action, a flurry on this guy grappling me. That's 19 and well, that's 27.
All right. That hits.
First one is 7, and the second one is 7.
Okay, sort of 14 damage.
And that's
Very
all.
good. All right. Okay, in that case, hearing the disturbance, you hear flying and crackling of thunder. As through the door, you see these people begin to appear. Let's go. They've stolen the key. They got in. They would make that with their movement. Then we'll go to Bjorg.
Oh, I'm way up there.
They actually put the rations on the rock there.
Right. I don't really want to attack them, so I'm gonna back away from the rations and start moving up the path, so that maybe I can get to Bashira and pull her out of there, hoping that if I can help get her out of there, that might calm them down.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Asphalt.
I am going to bonus action. I will call forth my armor again to surround me. And then I will turn around towards the door, hearing them coming. And I just want to try and reinforce it to buy us some time to deal with whatever's happening in here. So I'm going to cast Stone Pillar, which erects a pillar of stone in front of the door, 5 feet in diameter, 30 feet high,
Okay.
to block it off.
Very nice.
4, 5. Oh wait, no, that's radius, diameter. Okay. Okay. Ta-da. Ugh, I have to refresh. And that's it for my turn.
Got it.
Oh, sick. You're doing it.
Mm-hmm. There you go. In that case, Hist.
All right.
You can basically have 2 turns, Hist. So we skipped your other one.
Okay. I missed a bit of what we were planning. We are not fighting them, right? Or are we fighting them?
I mean, I think Bjorg's trying to get there to try to rescue Shira. Asphalt blocked off it from the one group, so they couldn't get there.
Okay. I think I'll do then is I'm gonna cast slow on the dragons.
Very good. That's a 1 on wisdom.
Whoo!
Okay, then they are all slowed. Then I guess for my second action, I'm gonna turn around and use Arcane Lock on the door behind us.
You're doing spell slots, right?
Yes.
So you're going to need 1 spell slot.
I thought I had like 2 turns technically.
You did. I'm sorry. I didn't get that you had gone to your second turn.
Sorry, yes, I have no bonus action.
Perfect.
And then on my second turn, I'm gonna Arcane Lock.
The door. So the door shuts as a pillar, plus arcane locked door.
Yes. And that's it.
Love it. All right. In that case, crew will begin biting at Shira. 19.
Miss.
17 misses, and 25.
Hits.
Okay, that is 12 slashing.
That's hold on. I gotta redirect. I forgot. Where's my brain? Deflect is a 16, and I'll attempt a redirect, which is Dex 17.
Matt, you're muted if you were talking.
Sorry, 22. They said they're just out of your reach.
Okay. Okay. Keep going.
Shira, your turn.
Oh, okay. So I will, let's do what I did before. I'm going to try to do a mass attack using my whip here. And hopefully we'll actually roll something other than a 1 or a 2 this time, so I'm going for the hard dice. Oh yeah. Alright. So that will be wisdom saves at disadvantage.
For the damage?
For 12 psychic for all of them.
You got it. What else?
So that's my main action. Next, I will bonus action. We'll try a flurry against this guy. All right, that's 22.
Okay. 22 hits.
All right, the 7 force. Next, I will attack again, obviously, because I just spent the point.
Said how much force?
7.
Got it.
Next is it's a 19.
That hits.
Oh.
Remember, disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
6 force.
Very good. Anything else?
Let me check. No. And when I do those attacks, does it look like they just don't care, like the original one?
I mean, you're hurting them.
Okay.
Sitting, they're just holding on to you and attacking. All right. Then we'll go to Bjorg.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action dash to the top here. And throw a rope down to Shira and say, "We need to get you out of there." And wait till her next turn.
I'm in the air, right?
Yeah. So you'd be 10 feet above Bjorg.
Oh, above me?
Yeah, I'm grappled in the air.
Well, I knew that you were grappled, but I thought you were there near the cliffside.
Is they took them up 20. So the cliffside was 10 feet up, and
Oh,
they took them
okay.
up 20.
Okay, then can I try to lasso her with the rope so that I can
You can certainly, yeah.
maybe try to pull her?
Yeah, I'd say give me sleight of hand. We'll do 15 to lasso correctly.
A dirty 30?
All right, so that's your action. You
Yeah.
get her lassoed.
Okay. And then I'll wait till my next turn to try to help her pull away.
Got it. Asphalt.
Seeing Bjork's plan and seeing that Shira is secured, Asphalt's gonna come up 20 feet. And I'm gonna.
These are large?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fling out a thorn whip at letter A. That is 19 to hit.
Oh, very nice. That hits.
Okie dokie. Oh, minimum damage. 6 piercing damage. But I pull him towards me 10 feet.
Okay. So that's boop. Boop. They're 10 feet above you currently. And Vashira is dropped. So let's see here. Yep. Whee! And splashes into the water below. Now they're lassoed in the water. For whatever it's worth with the monk of 4 bludgeoning or 4 falling damage. I think you automatically absorb.
Yeah.
And Ist.
All right. Okay. Sorry. I should have been a little bit more prepared. I can only get their attention off Shira, so I'm gonna shoot a magic missile at first level at each of them. Or second level. And then shoot to it, the Dragon A. That would be 2 damage.
Okay. So did you say at each one or all of them at A?
Sorry, 2 at A, 1 at B, 1 at C.
Gotcha. Perfect. So they go on, whoosh, exploding on the scales. All right, as she splashes down. All right. Then that's our A is going to wing its tail over at Shira. For only a 13. With a duck.
Yes.
And interesting. They're going to move to Hist, floating 10 feet above. And what's your spell DC?
Mine's 17.
Okay, so they get to save at the end of their turns from slow, right?
Let me double check. Yes.
Okay. In that case, they all overcome slow.
No.
And Shira.
All right. So is A right next to me?
10 feet above.
Okay. And how far are the other ones?
Let's see here. They would all be 10 feet above the ground. But, you know,
Okay. Okay. All right.
but 30 feet from you the other way.
Yeah. They're still within range. I will once again try to attack myself here. Like this. And we'll do a wisdom save at disadvantage for all three.
All right.
Can I actually roll a decent number? Not too bad. So that's that'll be 11 slashing.
Or psychic, great.
So actually, no, it won't. So I just realized that puts me below. So that's 13 slashing. They now take.
Nice.
I took damage on my own turn. Or 13 psychic, I should have said. It's
All good. They're screaming.
all right.
So you're intimidating them. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb this wall next to me here. How tall is that? 10 feet?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So I will need an athletics check.
Don't forget, Bjorg has a rope tied around you and is willing to help.
Yeah, and I've got a climbing speed as well.
Yeah, but well, you can move, but if you're going right there, that's where that waterfall is.
Oh, okay. I can move a little bit.
But
I
yeah,
will
sort of
move
a little
here.
bit. There we go.
Then I'll go up. 5, 10, 15, 20,
All right.
25.
As you do that, they will go ahead and take a op attack on you
Of course they will.
with that tail for 22 to hit.
That hit.
All right, so you're only 10 feet away, grappled and restrained. And 13 bludgeoning.
Where am I?
So
Here?
probably on the wall. No, you're like, let's see here. Probably, I'd say there.
Okay.
Oh, I guess technically there. Yep, that's where you'd be.
I'm just going to say, take them down already.
All right, so 13 bludgeon unless you're redirecting, or
Oh. Well, I'm not close enough to redirect that one, so no.
okay. Then you weren't close enough to redirect a few of them. That's okay. What does you have to be within 5 feet?
Well, it depends. Like, if I'm within, well, the ones, yeah, because I was grappled at the time, so I was.
But others were hitting you when you. And anyway.
Oh
is
no,
there-
but I can redirect it onto a different creature. Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. But the range is 10 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet. Range 5 feet. Okay, scroll down. Okay, perfect. So can't redirect to that. But you can block. But you can block at any distance.
Okay. So technically, I guess as long as I'm within. It depends if it's melee or ranged, and it's. But yeah, if it hits me, then I can block it, and if it goes to 0, I can redirect it to something.
So right now you're not going to block the damage that's coming in for 13, or no?
Oh, yes, good point. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Why not?
Okay.
I got no reason not to. That's an automatic anyway. Yep.
Very cool. So you deflect or block all that.
Yep.
And so you're putting that, so is that damage then coming on to...
It goes on to nobody.
Okay.
It just reduces mine.
You got it. Alrighty then. In that case... Goodness gracious. So these ones now fly, see the situation. Are conjuring the storm around themselves. And taking out daggers and flinging them at Shira. So, Shira, your AC is...
Right now it's 22 because I was technically hit, even though I didn't take damage.
Yes. Very cool. So that will be... Okay. Perfect. So that's going to be 6 hits then. So I got 4 damage, 7 damage, 6 damage, 5 damage, 7 damage, and 4 damage. As 24 daggers come at you. You dodge 18 of them.
What's the total?
The total... Let's see here. Try to see if there's an easy way. All right. So there's that. So 4 plus 7 is 11 plus 6 is 17. 17 plus 5 is 22. Plus 7 is 29. And then to 33.
All right.
Then Bjorg.
All right. Seeing that Shira is she on this on the top of the cliff now?
No. She's in midair, grappled at this point and restrained.
Oh, she's grappled again?
Yeah.
Okay. Then seeing that she is being attacked by the cultists, I am going to spend 5 maneuver points and do a hail of needles.
Ooh.
So right, my come on, pointer. So right here is my point of center point, and anybody within 10 feet, so that means these 4 right here need to make a DC 17 Dex saving throw.
I'm sorry. Is that 31 to each?
Did any of them fail?
They all failed.
Oh, they all failed. So then, yes, all 4 of them take 31 points of piercing damage.
Nice. They are all bloodied.
And
Those 4.
that will be my turn.
Very good. Asphalt.
All right. Seeing that the Ithjars, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Ithjars? They're flying, all of them 10 feet up?
Ithyar, yeah. Yeah, they're all 10 feet above the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna shatter the 2 that are bothering Hist. Hopefully so that they come bother me instead. Let's do that. Let's so it's a con save for them. And I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Those are C and B.
Yes, C and B. A lot of
Concept.
rolls.
That's 15.
Okay, they fail and they take 16. I think that's what I rolled. I forgot now. 16 thunder, both, each.
Nice.
And let's bonus action. What the heck? Where's that thingy that I always do? Weird. Okay. Bonus action. I'll shillelagh then. I thought I could. I'm good.
Very good. Hist, you got them right above you.
All right. Is a potion an action or bonus action? I can never remember.
Bonus action.
Okay. I don't even have one. I don't know why I asked. Okay, I am going to... How far above me are they? 10 feet?
Yes.
So if I thunderstep, I'll hit them?
Yep.
Cool, then I will thunderstep away. I need a con 17 saving throw.
Very nice. 18 on both.
That'll succeed. They'll still take half. Right. Sorry, wrong roll. Wrong. That was more. I meant to do it as 3rd level. But 23 halved.
Okay, so that'd be 11. All right, well, they're all bloodied. Anything else?
Yes, I will have teleported as far away from everything as possible.
Got it. In that case, this one's going to go ahead and take Shira 90 feet straight up. Rocketing. Bjorg, are you holding on?
Yes, I am still holding
CPR
on.
goes up with it. Woo! Yes, they're gonna go ahead and put the squeeze. So first they go to bite at Shira for 18.
Miss.
Then they squeeze Shira for 19.
Miss.
All right. Then these other two. Oh, his went over there. Nice. Let's see. They see that. They see Asphalt, who's been doing bad things. So I guess we would be first. Gets over here to Asphalt. And lets out its tail. $17 to Asphalt.
Miss.
Nice dodge, Asphalt. That goes for a bite. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, did you not see that one? 16 slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
Just remember, you spent the level to get that.
I walk a righteous path.
And now the other one would go ahead and strike with its tail. Only for a 10.
Miss.
Going for a bite for a natural 20.
Hits.
Right. That will be 26
Okay.
slashing.
I'm going to, as a reaction, spend some maneuver points. You said it was how much? 26?
Yes.
And hold on, let me see. Oh wait, whoa. His went so far. Okay, his is too far. Shira, as I'm bitten and the runes on my body are smudged, they glow and disappear, and Shira is gonna get 3d6 plus 4 HP back.
Just want to double check on that range.
60 feet.
She's over 60 feet.
Oh, she flew 90 feet away!
Yep.
I forgot.
It's okay. I was
Okay,
wondering.
let me make sure his is further than 60 feet
Crazy
again.
range, if not.
No, okay, it's more than 6. Okay, so then I'm gonna regain 3d6 plus 4 HP. Alrighty. That's it.
Okay, see. So they all went, and we'll go to Shira.
Oh. I will. Well, how does this thing? Has it even looking bad?
Mm-hmm. They're all
Right.
bloodied.
I will try to claw at it. It's good. It's 20 something.
20 something hits.
Okay. That's 13 slash. Then I will attack again. Okay. That one is 17 slash.
Nice.
For 9. I'm sorry, not 17 slash. It was a 70 to hit for 9 slash.
17 healing.
Next I will what's it called? Keep hitting it.
So you're gonna use your bonus action.
Yes.
All right. Are you spending the point for flurry?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Let's go.
Right. It is. I would say 18
That hits.
for 12 slash, and
How do you want to kill it?
okay. I want to take my hand and dig it into its face to hold on because I know I'm about to fall. And so I want to try to just kind of ride him down.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Then you ride down, plummeting to the ground for it's gonna be 30 fall damage coming at you.
Hold on.
And what about me?
Yep.
30 fall damage.
Are we over the water or?
Well, you are, but the water's not that deep.
No, that's fine.
And because you're a little lower,
Okay.
so you take more apparently. Did I say for 38 fall
Jeez.
damage?
Okay. Now that I'm down.
Oh, you didn't have slow fall?
Oh, I do. No, I mean I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay. I
Um,
was waiting for you. There was okay. So cool.
um,
Splash down to the waters.
I am going. Okay. These other Ithjar things, are they close to the ground?
They're essentially 15 feet above the ground.
That sucks. All right. Let's see where I am. I am right there. Oh, I'm not there anymore though. I'd probably be here. So, let's see. I will swim myself 10 and then get on the shore. Is that a climb up?
It's easy enough to get on the shore.
All right. So it's 15, and although I do have an extra attack, I can't get to this thing. So I am going to I'm just going to tell Asphalt, why are you not killing them? Kill them. And that'll be my turn.
Got it. All right. In that case, oh, I guess technically. All right, so just one time, I suppose. It's coming up. There's enough to kind of get above you. You put this above, straight above, as they are flying above and clap their hands as a wave of energy comes down upon the two of you. Asphalt and Shira, for a con save, please.
19.
Nice. And Shira?
18.
Okay. Perfect. And that will be 4 lightning and 3 thunder to each of you. So Nick's going to be able to do the same thing, straight above. Another con save, please.
15.
12.
Okay. So then that is 4 lightning to Shira, 2 lightning to Asphalt, and 7 thunder to Shira, 7 lightning to Asphalt.
Hold on. Do I want to kill myself? This is actually a question I have to answer right now. I guess I could roll for it. I'll roll for it. Not today. I'll just go down.
Okay. This next one comes up. And Shira, fail a death save. Asphalt, con save.
15.
Okay. That is 2 lightning and 3 thunder. And double check. Okay. Actually, so I'm going to have to get there. Perfect. Though they blast again, con save. Asphalt, failed death save. Shira.
12.
Okay. Asphalt, that is 6 lightning and 5 thunder. And both pushed 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And out of range of the other 2. So they're going to hover 20 feet above Bjorg and throw like lightning fast as they're moving incredibly quickly, almost the speed of light, as 8 daggers fly down upon Bjorg. So I'm just going to roll 4 times for the 8 daggers. So you hit twice or they'll miss twice. First one, 7, 2 misses. Second one, 22.
They hit.
So that'll be a total of 12 piercing. Third, they miss with a 6. And last, they miss with a 6. 2 natural ones in a row.
Woo!
Nice.
And then Bjorg.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend another 5 maneuver points and do Hail of Needles. And so anybody within 10 feet of this point right here needs to make a Dex 17 saving throw.
So that's going to be B, A, and C.
No, wouldn't it be B, A, and D?
It's hard to, I don't see your pointer, unfortunately, on my map. So I'd have to look over. So I was having a hard time seeing it. But if that's what you're saying, then sure.
So do you see the square on the screen?
Yeah, it's D. You're right. It's D.
Yeah, I should, but I don't. Have to refresh. But that's my problem. All right, but B, A, and D. Perfect.
Whoops.
So they make a what save?
DC 17 deck save.
Got it. Roll them together. 24.
Okay, so they all saved, so they take half of 23, so 11 points of piercing damage.
They are bloodied.
And then I'm going to move to get out of the water and go here.
Absolutely. Up and above, no ops.
And that's my turn.
Asphalt.
Okay. For I'm gonna shatter in the air again. It's a 10-foot diameter sphere. Not diameter, radius. Hold on, let me confirm. 10-foot radius sphere. Hold on, my thingy is refreshing. So how much of this cluster that was above me and Shira attacking us could I get? That's the wrong shape. Depending on how high they are, I guess is why I'm asking.
They're pretty much the same height, so
Okay.
here's your little thing. So you could get those 4.
Could I get these 2, or they're too far apart? The big guys?
I don't think. Let's see here. I don't think you can get. No, you can't get those 2 together.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
then
'cause to
yeah.
get that one, you'd have to be there, which isn't going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, the best bet's these, as far as the number, unless you want to damage them.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that thunder is going to do much to them, but I'm going to try it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get the four elemental guys.
You got it.
I'm going to cast it at a level that is higher. I'm going to cast it at 4th level, and it's a con save.
Okay. So, one representative for 17.
Okay, they passed the con save, so it's half damage. It's thunder. It's a lot of ones. 15 thunder.
15 thunder. They are resistant to thunder.
Had a feeling.
It'll be down 7, down to 3 thunder.
Lovely. Okay, and then as a bonus action, I take out one of my carved stones that I make, and I cast heal on Shira.
Nice. So that's 70 HP.
Correct.
Oh, hissed.
All right. No, wrong shape. Sorry, I just gotta figure out exactly. I gotta hit everyone except C. I think my allies. If I did that right, in a fireball.
Oh, you've got C, right? Oh, the Ithar C. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yes. That'll be a deck 17.
All right, so I'll do the Ithjar. Gets exactly a 17. And my Panjans. 4. 10, so they fail.
31 fire damage.
Woo! You're killing some. How are you doing it?
They're just burning and falling out of the sky if they're floating. If not, they're just burning away.
So B takes 15. And then A incinerates. B incinerates. C incinerates. E will incinerate. Oops. And then I just got F and D. You said 31?
Yes.
They are bloodied. There we go. That changed the tide.
And then, out of curiosity, was the Ithjar resistant to fire? Or did it just?
No, it was not.
Cool. I just want to make sure.
Okay. So this is Ithjar B. Flies in, tries to get its tear on Shira. That is 26.
Yeah, I will use my deflect on him.
Yep, that's 13.
Oh yeah, that will go to 0. Okay.
All right, so it's got you grappled and restrained. It's going to go ahead and go up 80 feet with Shira. Bite with advantage. 17 for a miss. Ithjar C follows suit. For 21 to hit.
Miss.
Very good. Then a tail for only 20. So missing all the
Miss.
attacks, but 80 feet up between the two of them. Then Shira, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I got them both up here with me, I guess. So I'm gonna try to hit myself.
You got it.
Let's see what damage might be here. That's gonna be 11
Very good.
for a disadvantage wisdom saves.
You got it. What's next?
So fast. Always makes me think nothing's happening.
These took their 11. They're both so bloodied.
All right. So then I will go ahead and spend on my flurry.
Got it.
All right. All right. It will be a 18.
That hits.
It'll be 14 damage.
Okay. It is dead.
All right. Can I jump onto the other one?
Ooh. Let's see here. I'll let you use that other attack to try.
All right.
So, give me acrobatics DC 25.
All right. Well, that's gonna suck because I'm at exhaustion, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh well, I rolled high. What's my modifier? Okay, so let's see. Ordinarily, Oh, that sucks. Ordinarily, it would be a 26, but it's
Oh.
a 24.
24 exhaustion. Falling down. 25 fall coming at you.
Well, that's not bad. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
I ain't taking no damage.
Is slow fall reaction? So I was trying to remember.
I don't think so. I was looking at it earlier. I
Remember
want
how
to check
it
it
worked.
again.
I think it's gonna change all the time. I mean, you have one anyway, so you're good. So, regardless, you hit the ground. 80
Oh.
feet, no harm.
80 feet. Okay.
I'm
And
assuming you.
yeah,
You're
I'll
good.
just check to see what my class says. It's a reaction, so I do have a reaction. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
So you-
from now on, that'll be reaction. Okay, that's my reaction. So then I will. I'm going to use my movement to move myself. Oh, hold on, I gotta refresh. Everything looks different. There I am. Okay, I'll use my movement. Is Asphalt down?
No.
Are these guys in the air?
Yeah.
Above me? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right behind Asphalt.
Nice.
And is B dead or is C dead?
That would be B.
All right, that's all.
In that case. Let's see here. Right. Yep, I'm gonna fly, maintaining 20 feet, aiming down at Shira. Throw in 8 daggers. So that will be 2 hits. And 6 piercing
Okay.
and 7 piercing.
Okay. Ordinarily, I would just redirect that to Asphalt.
We go Bjorg.
All right. Not wanting to hit any of my party members, I am going to bonus action steady aim and shoot at D with my bow.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, for a 28.
That hits.
For 7 points of magical piercing plus an additional 18 sneak attack.
How do you want to kill it?
Right between the eyes.
Nice. Gah!
That'll be my turn.
Got it. Asphalt.
Okay, the elemental guy is 20 feet up, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, and then the dragon thing is still high?
Yeah, 80.
Okay. 20 feet is such a stupid amount of feet high. 15 would be better. Let's see. I am going to thorn whip it, I guess. No. What's this? Excellent. I am actually gonna throw a stone at it magically. I whoop, fling it. and I'm gonna rock slam it.
Let's go.
Alrighty, that is a 13 to hit.
Oh, they just fly out of the way.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Okay, and then as a bonus, that was a cantrip. As a bonus action, I'm gonna healing word myself.
Nice.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
Hissed.
All right. So I gotta check the range. I'm gonna try to shoot a scorching ray. All three at the Ithjar.
Let's go.
Okay. So, sorry, the sound effect definitely with a crit. 12, 14, and 27, because everything was -2.
12 and 14 miss, 27 hits.
Alright, and that was a crit.
Nice.
So 9 fire damage.
All right, still up and burned.
That is it.
Okay. In case it'll fly. I guess 70 down to be 10 above Shira. And let its tail go out. Only a 19.
Yes.
And bite for 26
Hits.
for 8 slashing damage. Then flies up to a total of 30 feet. And then we'll go to Shira.
All right. Let's yeah. I will 30 feet. And how's the other one?
20.
All right. Well, if it's what I got, it's what I got. Let's try to hit myself. All right. It'll be 14 psychic on a fail. So that's disadvantage.
Yes, yes, yes.
Woo.
All right, so we got 14 psychic on both, and they're both still up.
All right. That's 30. And all right. I'm going to how do I determine jump speed?
Well, it depends what type of jump.
Like trying to leap up onto something?
Vertical or running?
Well, I guess it would technically be running.
Describe what you're trying to do
I'm trying to jump onto the Ithjar.
from where you are.
Well, I'm going to, probably move up a little bit and then jump.
That would be vertical leap. So your vertical leap is half your strength.
Oh. So in feet. Okay. So that would not make it. Okay. That's what I needed to know. In that case, I will, instead, I will bonus action drink a potion and end my turn.
You got it. All right, I'll roll the 4 dagger attacks now as it flurries them at Shira.
Yeah.
Might all miss. I think they will. Yep. Highest was 19. So ding. Then Bjorg.
Bonus action steady aim, shooting at the other, what? Jarlin?
And Giant, yep.
Okay. For a 23,
That hits.
that is 9 points of magical piercing, plus an additional 19 for sneak attack.
I do want to kill it.
Right between the eyes.
Nice.
And that ends my turn.
Good. Asphalt.
Bonus action. I'm gonna get some more maneuver points back by converting a spell slot. And then I'm going to ready a maneuver, an action maneuver for when the Ithjar comes within 15 feet of me.
Okay. And then Hist.
All right. I'm gonna use my action to cast Mouse Meteors and throw 2 of them at the thing. So I need 2 Dex 17 saves.
Got it.
Is it the same score?
So on each one, or just on
Yeah.
him. So he goes twice. Okay, so first dex 7, second dex 19.
Then 1 succeeds, 1 fails. So on the success, he'll take. Sorry, just run them now. So this will take 6, 12 half to 6, and on the fail, it'll take 5.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
The meteors just kind of go through. One goes through its chest, and just like one goes through its skull.
Got it. As it falls down within 15 feet of asphalt.
A spike from the ground skewers it.
And it seems that just the sound of the stream is left.
Oh. I wasn't expecting all of that carnage.
Yeah, the nest. Let's look for eggs and other valuables. Eggs may be very useful. Trained warriors. Except on our side.
When we had first approached the Punjayans, they were training small drake-like things.
Yes,
Did those look like younger versions of these Ithjars?
they did.
Okay.
There are more. I don't know where they are though.
We should search that cliff there. As Shira will start heading that direction.
Going down the path that goes up there, or are you trying to?
Yeah, going to where that waterfall cliff is to kind of climb up there. Because I assume if they are young, then they would be close to where they were.
Can I take some scales from some of them?
Absolutely.
Also, above do I think I could use like the hearts of these guys to do the wyvern transformation or no?
Oh yeah, you could.
Then I'm going to gather from them what I need.
Nice. All right. So go to Glyph. Ultimately, would come around.
Eggies.
Yep. So basically, you're coming down this entrance here,
Right.
not up here. 'Cause this is
Gotcha. Okay, there's an entrance over here. Okay.
all right. So in the back, you see. So it's a. Here we go. La la la. Yeah. What I meant to do. So coming around first. You see you see like a type of sanctuary. The mountain haven is preternaturally peaceful. Butterflies flutter silently in the cool breeze, and the two ancient carvings of dragon heads set among the larger monoliths seem inviting rather than foreboding.
Okay.
And what I'll say is, Hist, you recognize this place as powerful enough to be the perfect spot for the ritual.
Ooh.
And what did you want to do, Bjorg?
Well, being the thief that I am, I want to steal some of those jewels and coins out of the water.
Okay. So you dive in. And you're able to get 74 silver, 23 gold, and a zircon worth 50 gold pieces. At the same time, as you cross, you see this narrow cave halfway up the cliffside. There, Shira. Shelters from wind and weather. And a cry comes out as you see much what you saw before, except an ith jar twice the size as the other ones.
Hmm.
And crackling with lightning. Top of initiative. Hist, it's your turn.
And I didn't see that till I got right there.
Correct. Well, you wouldn't, because you'd have to get to where the entrance was.
All right. How far is this thing from us?
Looks like 10 feet. Been biding this time.
Well, then, as long as Shira's willing, I'm going to try to thunderstep me and Shira away.
Is Shira alert willing?
Might as well be.
Okay, to that cliff.
I will need a con save from the Stormborn.
Got it. All right. Is this thunder damage?
Yes.
All right. It does nothing.
Damn. Should have thought about that. That'll be it.
Okay. It's its turn. It's gonna come out. See its lovelies here. Does not like intruders at all. And definitely has enough movement. Let's see what I can do. I can't. Good to know. In that case. I'll do that. And get here. As lightning and thunder and storm clouds rocket from its mouth. This will be dexterity saving throws for Shira and Hist.
$19.
And this is at a 7?
5, technically.
5, okay. Rockets out. You almost have to cover your ears, Hist and Bjorg, from it. I feel like you'd be heard from a mile away. So first is 40 lightning to Hist, 20 lightning to Shira.
This is done.
All right, so then you're simply down. And then 14 thunder to Shira.
Okay.
And it... see, it's going to stay 20 feet above the ground or 15 feet above your heads. And we'll go to Shira.
Give me 1 second. I have to look at something. Alright, weird. Okay. I am above it, right?
Yeah.
That I was afraid of. So here's what happens. Okay. Because it occurred to me that I went down, but
Actually, 20. You actually should be on the same plane.
Same plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not above it. You're horizontal.
Okay. So I'm gonna do my thing. Yep, I'm gonna do my thing. My thing is that I'm going to invoke the rapture. That's what I have left. So, I need to roll a d4 real quick. Okay. All right. So here's what happens. I get knocked down, and then I kind of, in this moment, just I feel cold, and that the fire is gone, and I find the flicker just as I am dialing out, and the flicker becomes an erupting flame in my soul. My eyes become fire, and I tip up, kicking myself up onto the floor here. And I am going to move toward this thing. I'm going to move toward this thing. So I have got to refresh.
So you have a fly speed?
I don't need one for what I think I'm about to do. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. See.
I see.
It's 20, I think.
Okay, now you're below it.
Okay, by how much?
5 feet.
5 feet, okay.
Then you're the other, about 10 feet away.
10 feet away. 10. So I'm 15 feet away?
No, you'd be 10.
10, okay. That'll work. So I'm going to take my whip, and I'm going to sling it at him. And that's going to be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
So that will be a 12 plus 2, it's a 14 slashing.
Very good.
And after doing that, I'm going to yeah. Okay, I need it to take. Well, no, I'm going to try to hit it again. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hit it again. All right, that's 17 plus 10, so minus 2. That's 15 plus 10 is 25.
That hits.
All right, that one is 8 slashing.
Nice.
And after this one, I am going to end my condition. And he needs to do a con save.
Okay. Con. Only an 8.
Only an 8?
Yeah.
Oh, he dies.
All right. So it's if you do damage, they die.
If they fail this save, they die.
Oh,
But-
after you attack, after you hit them.
Yeah, but the catcher is I die too.
Yeah. All right. So what's this look like?
I take this whip and the one that I normally strike, and just it starts to like scorch and turn into fire as it strikes him, and it keeps striking him, and then it's just whittled down to a flame as my eyes continue to burn, and then I just scream at it, and it hears it, and it starts to open its mouth, but as it does, it just starts imploding from inside as radiant and fire and all of the horrible things begin to gobble it up, and it will just start to turn into ash and to start to quickly fall to the earth. But so does Shira.
All with that, the area is calm once more.
So is Shira on the path easy to reach?
Shira is a collection of ashes on the cliff.
Oh, okay. Can't do anything with that.
Whoa. What just happened?
I don't know. Did she sacrifice herself?
I believe so. I mean, it does look dead.
Oh, what do you mean?
What? How do we get her back?
I don't think we do. She's kind of a pile of ash.
Why would she do that?
This is magic. She's teleported somewhere.
No, I think I would know if she teleported somewhere. She is gone. There's no better way to say it than that.
There's got to be something we can do. This is not right.
I mean, unless you can turn back her body, I don't see a way to revive her.
Well, unfortunately, I can't.
I don't really have these skills myself.
Well, they say we gather as much of her as we can because she deserves a warrior's funeral.
Yes, we should have something to carry her on me. I'll gather up the remains.
Asphalt's gonna go check out the cave that Shira was trying to go into.
Bjork's gonna come with you.
So you see those 2 5-foot eggs. Blue and pristine.
Well, we can't just leave them here unattended.
Yeah, I agree. Shira thought they would be good allies if we could raise them in Clan Ragwall.
Well, they might be.
I know this isn't really the proper time with everything that's happened, but there is a ritual I want to get done while we're here.
Very hissed.
Oh, okay. Do you need us, or?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, well then you do what you have to do and we'll figure out how to get these eggs back.
Just we'll go over and
begin preparing the ritual. I'm trying to find it for the exact steps so I can describe it, but I can't for some reason.
I mean, it's not specific. You really can kind of make it what you want.
Oh, okay. Then Hist will go out to the altar. I think there's an altar thing outside. And kind of gather up the put out the scales he gathered, and to create the different symbols he needs. And he takes off his mask and takes some of the blood from the heart, and draws the same things on himself, as well as kind of just decorating it. And he'll even pull out the little jar that he put for Shira's ashes, and just quickly say to it, I know we never really knew each other long, but you're a very strong person, and I hope that strength will help carry me through this. As he begins the ritual.
Okay. So here, the Dragon Shrine. Draw the ashes and scales, the heart, the dust of the creature, and draw it around yourself. And around you, it lights in blue, cold flame. And the cold fire forms the shape of an eye that looks upon you. It blinks. And then forms into what almost feels, what looks like a coat, as it rests and burns with cold into your skin. As scales begin to cover your body in rainbow hues. Glittering dark scales. You feel your teeth change and become sharp, each one. You look, your hands become claws, and a tail sprouts. And you roar. A dragon's roar. And then the fire is absorbed into your body. A gift. And you have level 1 of your worm transformation.
Cool.
And you're covered and have your mask, so your friends don't totally know. Except there's a tail.
There is a tail now.
So I think as this walks out, that's the strangest things you notice. This tail.
Asphalt, He didn't have that before, did he?
No. Is it a clay tail?
What kind of
It would
dragon?
be like, yeah, it would be like a mix of just like scales and like his normal clay-like body.
Yeah, so clay and then dragon scales.
Although, because it's cold fire, I imagine now his body, like the piece of it that's showing, looks more stable than it usually does.
I like that.
Like less droopy. It looks more like now the cold flame is kind of keeping it solid. And actually did say he took off his mask, so I guess he would have. If he did leave, you would have seen him without the mask on for a second. And I did make art for it, so.
Whoa!
Nice. Except I think now one eye burns blue.
Yeah.
Cold fire.
This is the first time Bjork has even got any kind of glimpse of him without the mask.
You probably just see the head, not like the rest of his body.
Right, but yeah, she's just standing there like mouth agape, eyes huge.
Oh, sorry, I can. And he just like puts his mask back on.
No, it's fine. I just wasn't expecting that. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. It's fine. It just took me a minute to get used to it.
Oh, yes, it's. I know it can be quite unnerving. You see the purpose of the mask?
Shira always wondered what you looked like. It's nice that you put her out so she could see.
Yes, it is unfortunate that I never fully trusted her to show my full appearance.
I thought you did.
Oh, he showed you his face, but he never like got out of the whole suit.
Oh, okay.
Technically.
Well, how late in the day is it?
I'd say it's probably late afternoon.
Okay. And how long will it take us to get back?
About 2 days.
So, should we... sorry, one last thing. Did we kill everybody from the camp that was right outside the door?
Yes.
Okay. So should we gather the eggs and camp for the night at their camp and then head back?
Sure. Works for me.
Okay. So on that note, I'm gonna, since their camp is close by, I'm gonna go find what I can in their camp to help me make some sort of, I don't want to really say sled, but you know those things where it's like the two long poles with cloth in between. I forgot what they're called, that you can pull behind you.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
To make something that we can put the eggs on, and enough padding around them to keep them warm.
Okay.
Hist might be able to make that disc thing. He can. I mean, Hist, do you feel okay? Are you like otherwise normal?
Oh, yes, I feel mostly fine.
How much weight can it hold?
Quite a lot actually. I believe it's 500 pounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that works too. So if he creates his disc, I build a nest on the disc to nestle the eggs in.
Okay. And so you're trying to get out of here, or you're trying to rest here?
We're gonna rest at their camp.
Okay.
I also want to search the camp, see if there's anything in the bodies, to see if there's anything useful.
Absolutely. In that case, nothing general value.
Okay.
Has like
Bless you.
Asphalt has like a question in her mind, and on the off chance that she's smarter than me, could I roll like an insight to see if she could put the answer together? If like there's like an answer that you have that she would be able to think if she rolled high enough. She's
Sure.
wondering why these the Punjayans needed us to go get the key for them if they could just fly over the cliffs. They didn't have to open the door. The dragons fly over the cliffs. They could fly over the cliffs. What was this key for?
Yeah, go ahead and give me. I would say give me a survival check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
20. I think it's hard to get. Just around the shape of the nose and the way that the Ithjaran flies, you feel it's specifically made to hunt in the sky often, and you must feel like flying creatures registered as prey. And so if they were to fly over, they would have likely just gotten attacked.
I see.
And
Oh,
so
that's
coming that way, in addition, you remember the cairns that these are the little shrines. You start to get, they must come to the pool, probably do a ritual that identifies them as friendly, and then go about their business. So these weren't thinking creatures. The Ithjar, they are be sure in their thought process, monstrosities. So they essentially, it's almost like animal training. If we come through the door and we put something in there, we don't touch the water, we go over here, all this was accepted as long as you did the same exact thing every single time. So it was ritual, and to disrupt that would have got an aggressive response.
I see. Cool. Thank you.
All right. So go back to the camp, taking the rest. Of course, Hist, you lose the exhaustion, but you get no other benefits from your rest. As per your worm transformation.
Whoa. That sucks.
Transformations come with a kicker. So you don't regain spell slots, you don't regain HP. But with that, we will end for tonight.
Good night, everyone.